It's like I'm recording just a personal one-on-one.
Well, I won't tell you any of my deep secrets.
Sorry, what?
I said I won't tell you any of my deep secrets now.
Yeah, I'll stop recording when you and I have a little chat.
I don't have any really, but
but hey, I know a lot of the team watches this afterwards. I'm sorry I can't find a time that works for everyone. So I'm just gonna jump right in. I've had a few thoughts. I'm rereading The Compound Effect. And I totally encourage everyone to do that. If you are brand new, if you've been in for a year, if you've been in for 2 years, pick it up and start rereading it, because I really, I'm rereading it right now, and it's kind of opening my eyes again to what I need to get back to, which is just the simple day-to-day. I feel like so often we overcomplicate this business and get sucked into the Facebook world or other little projects, and we're not sticking with just some of the fundamentals that move our business forward. So I wanted to share a couple of quick quotes from Darren Hardy, just a couple of thoughts, and then move on to, I just want you guys to know exactly what my schedule is. What is it that I do every single day? What do I do every week? And what do I do every month? Just to give you guys an idea. And I'm going to take a picture of my notes and I'll put it up in the team page. But anyways, Darren Hardy, he says, earning success is hard. The process is laborious, tedious, sometimes even boring. Becoming wealthy, influential, and world-class in your field is slow and arduous. And I feel like sometimes we lose sight of that, and we think that this should be quicker, and that we should be earning more and rank advancing quicker and all these things. But the fact is the compound effect is slow for a while, and it takes a while to pick up and get going. I just love that little girl. I want to just eat her up. So I think it's important that we remember that, and that we keep the long-term goal in mind. For some reason, and I don't know why, but since the beginning, I have viewed this as a 5, 10, 15-year ordeal. I'm not ever planning on leaving. I love what I do. So the slowness of the progression hasn't stressed me out or worried me, because I know that I'll be here again in 5 years, and I'll be here in 10 years, and I'll see the progress throughout time. So if you have that attitude of just enjoying the process and knowing that you're going to be here for the long haul, it makes it easier. But he says, I'm the world's biggest believer in consistency, and talks a lot about consistency. Let me see. Shoot, now I lost my one other quote. Here it is. He says, what we don't realize is that these small, seemingly insignificant steps completed consistently over time will create a radical difference. And then he goes on to talk about the magic penny. And I don't know if you guys remember this, where there's basically two people. One is offered $3 million. I mean, they're both offered. You can either choose to take $3 million cash right now, or 1 penny every day, multiplied by 2 over the next 31 days. And what it comes down to is the person who takes the penny and that gets multiplied every day ends up at the end with over $10 million. So it really is just a matter, but it doesn't even start to look like a lot of money until day 29, forever into it. And that's kind of how I feel like this business is we put a lot into it. We don't get a lot out necessarily when you're talking finances at the beginning. We work hard, we're pushing, we're not seeing anything. And then all of a sudden things start to happen. But it sometimes takes years. So I'll tell you guys, right now I'm sitting at Success Club 9, and every single point I've gotten this month, I have not approached any of them. They've all approached me. One person, I just randomly saw that she ordered Shakeology. No, 2 of them. 2 people ordered Shakeology. One ordered it on Home Direct. So I messaged her and said, hey, if you want, you can get a coach account since you want to get this every month. It'll save you money, whatever. She signed up as a coach and got a challenge pack. So that gave me a couple of points. Another girl who I think did just the 21 Day Fix with me maybe a year ago, she randomly ordered Shakeology, just a one-time bag, which cost her over $150 because they don't give you a good price on shipping or anything. So I messaged her and just said, hey, if you want, there are challenge packs for $140. It'll probably end up costing you about the same. She ended up upgrading to a challenge pack and saved money. Like they gave her a few bucks back. Another person, she's like an older lady in my old ward, messaged, like texted me or called me or something and said, hey, we really want Country Heat. She bought 2 challenge packs. Like, it's like all of these people just contacted me and ordered this month. Another friend, one of my very first challengers, actually from over 2.5 years ago, or over 2 years ago, she texted me and said she wanted to jump back in with Shakeology and P90X3. So she ordered that. I mean, my point is I literally did not message any of the people this month who ordered. But I have been insanely consistent for over 2 years. And now I'm seeing things like 9 Success Club points show up without me doing all of that hard work. And I'm still being consistent. Like, I'm still inviting people, but the people that I've invited this month haven't purchased, if that makes sense. So that's kind of the magic of the penny. That's kind of the magic of consistency. And again, it takes time. Like, it's been over 2 years. And every now and then, like every month, I might get maybe 2 points, maybe 4 points. I don't think I've ever hit Success Club from people who have contacted me. I think this might be the first time. And I don't expect it to happen every single month. I know that October, November, December, coming up on the end of the year can be tricky, where people are spending their money for Christmas and whatever. But my point is, being consistent is the name of the game. And outlasting everybody else and knowing that you're going to stick around and do this and be consistent for the long haul is how you're going to see success. So that's my, I guess, hope for you guys. I know that we've got so many members of this team who have really big goals, and not just like go diamond, but I'm talking like team leader goals, financial goals, like 500 a week or more. You know, like I know that you guys want to be earning an income with this, a full-time type income from home. And I know that it's possible, but I also know that we have to have the long-term vision and the daily consistent actions to get us there. So here is kind of what I want to share. I have written down, this is like, just kind of what I do. I have it broken down into my daily to-do list, my weekly to-do list, and my monthly. And sometimes some extra things might get thrown on there, but this is generally what I do. So first of all, daily personal development, work out, and drink Shakeology. Those should be a given. Every day I try to add 5 new friends, like send out 5 new friend requests. Now at the beginning, I was doing that a lot from people that I knew who I hadn't connected with yet on Facebook. After I finished up that, because that eventually, like, you are friends with everyone that you've ever met. After I got through that, I started even adding like spouses of people that I knew, maybe spouses of elders that I served with on the mission, spouses of friends who were guys, because guys aren't really in my market. So I want to connect with their wives. I started adding friends of friends. If there were people who had lots of friends connected with me, then I would send them a friend request. And just a little message like, hey, notice we've got like 10 friends in common. Do we know each other? You know, whatever. Just something really simple. At this point in my business, 2.5 years in, I'm adding all of my new friends from my like page. So that's how it's going. But every day I try and add 5 new friends. I put 5+ because it really depends on my goals. If I have goals, if I know I have a month where I have more time than usual that I can devote to this, that I can be talking to people, then I'm connecting with more than 5 new people a day. 5+ new Hey Girl messages. Keisha Fitzgerald, she calls them Hey Girl messages, and I learned that about a year ago and just loved it. Where I send out 5, those are like my non-Beachbody messages. So at least 5 new Hey Girl messages every day, just connecting with new people. And then 5+ invites. I kind of used to use invite, that whole, what's it called? Vital behavior as like invite someone to be my friend, invite someone to be in a free group. Now I've kind of separated that where, yeah, I'm inviting people to my friend, but I'm also inviting people to change their lives through these programs. And if you're talking to enough people, sending out enough Hey Girl messages, connecting with enough people, then you absolutely have at least 5 people every single day that you can invite. And I keep them really simple and really short and really just like, hey, we were just talking a few weeks ago. I just thought about you. I'm putting together this group. Are you interested? So nothing like crazy, not tons of information, just thinking about you kind of thing. Okay. I send out, this is something that I'm working on that I need to be better at, but I try to do at least one reach out to my personally sponsored builders, or even other builders in my downline, because I definitely want to be more connected with you guys and want to, like, I know what's going on in your business just from following your pages and from like checking in my back office and seeing how much you're rocking it. But I want you guys to know that through my messages. So I'm going to be better at doing that. I do at least 3 Facebook posts on my like page every day. I try to do more like 5, but I do at least 3. I'm getting back into doing at least 2 Facebook posts on my personal page. For a while, I kind of took a little break from my personal page and been focusing on my like page, but I want to kind of utilize both of them a little bit better. And then I also, so this is again on my daily list. Every day I message people who liked my previous day's posts. So anyone new who maybe liked one of my fitness posts or my coaching posts or whatever, I message them. I check in on my challenge groups, obviously. And I message people who connect or who commented on my dark posts, which is a like page thing. I didn't do that at all for my first 2 years, more than 2 years. This has just been in the past month or 2 that this has been added to my daily. So to be honest, I mean, it sounds like a lot. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 things that I do every single day, but they don't take that much time. And if I put my blinders on and flip my phone over so that I can't see anything pop up and make sure my kids are doing something else, which usually this is done when they're all at school or before they wake up or after they're in bed, then I can get it done pretty quick. Personal development, I do a lot throughout the day. I maybe read about 10 minutes, especially right now since I'm reading Compound Effect, but I'm also listening to The Miracle Morning, which I listen to on my commutes and while I'm doing dishes and things. And then like the 5 new friends added, 5 new Hey Girl messages, 5 invites, that really doesn't take more than half an hour. Same with like reach outs, Facebook, but like they shouldn't take that long. So that's my daily, and they're small things and they're easy to do, but they're also really easy not to do. Like it's easy to just be like, if I miss a day, I miss a day. It's not that big of a deal. It is a big deal, and it's part of the compound effect, and it's doing those small things every day that's going to add up. So those are my dailies. I want to share my weeklies. Every Thursday, I do recognition for rank advancements, if there are any rank advancements on my team from my personally sponsored coaches. Every Friday, I do recognition for Success Club, just to kind of give us all like a shout out on how we're doing, where we are, where the team's at. Obviously, I've got our team calls on Thursdays that I really want to start using you guys, because I am for sure not the only one on this team with helpful information that can help us. So I need to be better at getting a team schedule or something up so we can all be included in the team calls more. And I do a weekly Coach Basics Zoom, which is on Tuesdays with everyone that's involved in Coach Basics. I'm trying to get to a point where I'm doing 3 blog posts a week. Again, this is over 2 years in that I now have a website, and on that website is a blog. And no, not a lot of people see it yet, but it's another one of those things that I'm just kind of investing my time into right now. And eventually hopefully it might be a way for me to connect with new people. I just lost Kendra. Oh, it's all right. I'll keep going. I'm also trying to do 2 YouTube videos a week, and like I use these as a YouTube video. So that's not hard to do, right? And then plan out posts for the coming week. That going to my day-to-day, like doing 3 Facebook posts a day. If I haven't planned out, then my daily posting is pretty simple. So that's what I do weekly. And then monthly, I try to get to Success Club 10 by the 15th. Of course, some of my months I'm just hitting just over 5, which is okay. That's my minimum goal for myself. I work on setting up my new coaches and getting them started right. I jump into my like page training. Again, it was over 2 years in before I started that. So newer coaches, I don't want this to like overwhelm you, but I do get involved in my like page training and try to learn more about how I can utilize that. And I make a marketing plan every month and a posting plan to kind of figure out how I want the next month to go and when I want to start advertising my free groups and my paid groups and my Coach Basics and all that. So that's what I do. Like, that's how I'm running this business. That's how I'm growing my team. That's how I'm filling my challenge groups every single month. Not every month is easy. I will tell you guys, I've been doing this consistently, and I won't say that I've done it every single day for 2.5 years. Like, you guys know me. I've had days where I haven't been as consistent. And I'm sure if I were to have been, then I would be like a Success Club 10 All-Star Legend. Like, I would have hit that every single month or whatever, and I'd be growing quicker. But I'm perfectly happy and okay with where I'm at and how things are going, because I am more consistent than I'm consistent. I stick to it. I do this. So let's see, what was I going to say? Hey, girls. I love that you're cutting in and out. It's cracking me.
I don't know what's wrong with my computer. That is brought to you by my weird computer.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm going to mute this and go pray with my children. I'll be right back.
You're good. I'm recording this, so whatever. It's fine.
Well, I could put the music back on and you could have a jam session.
Hey, there you go. All by myself. That'd be so fantastic.
You know, I'd watch it later.
Watch it. It'll be great.
Okay, hold on.
But listen, I'm going to put up my my to-do list, my checklist for you guys on our team page so you can see it. Like I said, I just have it broken down. Like, this is how it looks. My daily, my weekly, my monthly. And I really, really, really do believe that investing my time into these small and simple things every single day and week and month is just going to produce greater blessings in the future. It's going to continue to help me build my team and help you guys and grow this to what I ultimately believe it can be. And I'll be honest with you guys, like, I don't know that I've shared my vision with you very much, and I should probably do a whole separate like call on visions. But my vision has changed and grown so much in the past 2 years. It's gone from simply wanting to get my Shakeology for free, which was my original vision of like, hey, cool, I can get a free lunch every day, basically, to full on making it possible to support my family 100% on my income and allow Sean to set up shop as a dentist wherever he wants. So that's like just a teeny, teeny, tiny portion of my vision. My vision extends to wanting to help all of you who are willing to do this and go for it to earn full-time incomes from home. My vision is to take all of my diamonds on a sweet vacation. My vision is to set up a life that, like, it's I don't have to take a vacation from it, right? Like, we're living where we want to live, and we have the freedom of time and the freedom of finances to do what we want to do. So that's my vision for my life, and it's something that Sean and I talk about a lot. We talk about the trips we want to take on with our kids before they move out, and they're all things that I know are going to be possible from me being consistent with this business day in and day out over however many years. So I want that for you guys too. Anyone who wants that and is willing to put in the day-to-day, like, it's there for us. You know what I mean? Like, it's possible. So I'm going to put, I'll take a picture of my little to-do list thing and put it up, but I encourage you to get organized, to make a checklist, and to figure out which slots of time during the day you can devote to this business. I definitely am not a mom that can sit down and has like 5 hours at a time to do this. Like, not all my kids are in school yet. So it's really like finding time right before they wake up. And then I've got a little bit of time when the kids are all in school, because I've got like a 2.5 hour slot where I've got a preschooler twice a week and things like that. So it's a matter of just having your to-do list, knowing what your schedule is, and plugging in the hours that you plan on working. And if you're willing to do that, then this is like, it's going to take off and it's going to happen. And I can honestly say that when I started really sticking with my to-do list and being super consistent, that's when rank advancements started. That's when people started joining my team. That's when I started hitting like Success Club 10 more often. And that's when I saw my income begin to increase in a way that really kind of surprised Sean and I at first. So like I said, I want that for you guys. That's what I'm doing. Like, I don't want you guys to be like, I wonder what Angel's doing to grow her business. That's it. Like, this is it. It's just being consistent with these little things. So like I said, I'll take a picture of this. I'll put it up in our team page. But I encourage you to jump back into the compound effect, because this is going to help us remember that it's the small and simple things that we do day in and day out that will grow the business. And I'll give you a copy of my to-do list so that you can kind of have an idea of maybe what you can be or should be doing to grow your own business. And, I had another thought. What was it? I'm telling you, pregnancy brain is a real thing. I was going to say, there was a while where it was kind of towards the beginning, I think, where I was not consistent, where like one day I would send out like 25 invites or like 30 invites or even up to 50 invites. Like, I'd just invite like crazy, and then I wouldn't do it again for like 3 weeks, and I would just kind of like follow up with those people. Don't do that. Like, it got super overwhelming. I know that I lost people in the mix of all these invites that I was doing. But by inviting just like 5 people every single day, writing down their names, keeping track of who I invited, it's helped me to be more organized. It's helped me to know who to follow up with every day. And it's helped me to just be slow and consistent, like not like crazy for a week and then burnt out and whatever, because that's kind of how I run my business for a little while. So anyways, Kendra, since you're the only one on, do you have any questions?
I feel like this has been an insight into my zoo.
I love your zoo. I love it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, yes. So like I've done like hey girl messages, for a while. And I guess I'm not really good at making the transition in between. Like, do you use Teamsy to keep track of like, okay, remind me to talk to this person in a week? Or I guess I just don't want it to be like, hey, I only said hi to you so I can invite you later.
Yeah.
Like, not that I'm doing that, but it might.
But it might feel that way.
Yeah.
So to be honest, as far as my girl messages go, I stopped using Teamsy. It just became a little bit too much for me. It felt like one more thing that I needed to check in with. I know that some people love it. I'm just way more of a pen and paper girl. So I just write down on a list the 5 people that I like, hey girl.
Okay.
Now those people, if I can get into a conversation with them, I only let the conversation go like 48 hours tops, like just a couple of days. And then I end the conversation. And then like a week or 2 later, I will message them. And I try to do, you know how you can do like the little voice message thing?
Yeah.
I try to just send like a 30-second voice message like, hey, I was just thinking about you, probably because we were just chatting a few weeks ago, but I have this fitness group coming up and wanted to invite you. You've probably seen my posts. But if you're interested, let me know. I'd love to send you some details. And that's it. Like, okay. I feel like when they hear my voice, it sounds a lot more genuine and real, as opposed to like, hi, This is me again. We were just talking. And you know what I mean? So I think that the voice messages help a lot. And I really only invite the hey girl people who got into a conversation with me. Like some people, and I try to keep the conversation going, obviously, with like questions, like any question, like, hey, where are you guys living now? Or how old is your oldest again? Or just whatever. But if the conversations die, like, and they don't really go over well, or if they don't even really respond to me, I'm not going to send them an invite, because that will probably come across as like, the only reason you reached out to me was.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's tricky because obviously, like, that's our business, right? Like, we are reaching out to people to get to know them better, to connect with them, and to help them. But sometimes it doesn't come across that way, and people don't understand that we're trying to help them and that this is something that's changed our lives and that we want to change their lives. So even just sending out the Hey Girl messages, that's getting our put back into their feed more often. So, oh my goodness, you're so cute. Look at that face. Oh. I love it. I love it.
She just sees herself, and she has the same reaction we all do.
I mean, yeah, like, I'm amazing.
Oh my gosh.
So that's a good question. That's how I do the Hey Girls and transition into invites.
Yeah. Okay. And then I haven't been very good at keeping track of people, so I know I've lost. You know what I mean? Like, so. I'm
not going to say I'm the most organized. Like, I will be straight up with you guys. That's my struggle. Like, that's my struggle in this business. Is like, I'll start like a list, and then like I start a new list, and I don't know where the old list went, and then I find a list from 2 months ago, and I'm like, oh yeah, this person said they were interested, and it never went anywhere. Like, I know that I need to figure out a better system. I've tried using Excel. My husband tells me every single week you have to use Excel, and like, I'm just not an Excel person. I cannot wrap my head around, like, I just can't do it. I don't know why, and I need to be better. But for me, just having good old pen and paper, like September Hey Girls, and like writing those out, and then another piece of paper, September invites, everyone that I invite. For some reason, that seems to work best for me. And then some of those people get moved over to like October, like follow up with them again in October or whatever, like just having a list. But again, truthfully, I'm still experimenting with the best way to be organized about people, because I know I've lost people too, which is stupid on my part. It's just silly, but I'm right there with you. Like, I'm still trying to figure it out 2.5 years in.
Yeah. Okay. But I am so excited. So they just called from the school, and they'll pick up my son from our apartment complex. So I don't have to like wake up my daughter early from her nap. And I'm going to have, well, I don't know what time she'll go to bed, but I'm going to have at least 2 hours every afternoon with no children.
Yes. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I've got, oh my goodness, speaking of my children, we have a YMCA membership, because that's where our kids go to preschool and they do swimming lessons and stuff. But with the YMCA membership comes 2 hours a day of like child watch. So I'm trying to utilize that too, so that I have 2 hours during the day that I can get some of that power hour type stuff done and out of the way. Yeah. Because it's tricky. Like, and I don't want my kids to feel like I'm ignoring them. And I definitely do not do business stuff when they come home from school until they go to bed, even though they're all up right now, but it's past their bedtime. So they know I'm on a team call. I was like, I'll let you stay up if you all stay in your bedroom and play while I do a team call. And Dad's not here to help with bedtime routines, so they can do whatever for a minute. But anyways, yeah, that's sweet. 2 hours a day is good. That's good.
I mean, and I do stuff at night anyways, but it just seems like, I don't know. I hope I can be more focused. Like, this is work time,
Yeah. So I know. Yeah, I'm the same way. It's helped me. It's been helpful to just kind of have those hours and like know that, okay, these are the tasks that I have to get done during these 2 hours. Like, they have to be done, and I'm not going to be able to do them, And I don't want to send messages to people at like 5 o'clock in the morning or at midnight, because I'm sure they're like, that's weird. And if they ever think about being a coach, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like, oh, they stay until midnight sometimes, and they message people at 5 in the morning. That's weird. Anyways,
what? No, most like people don't do that.
Yeah. Anyways. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Those are my really quick compound effects, daily actions type thoughts. So there you go.
Good. Thank you.
Like I said, I'll put everything up in our team page and we'll go from there. But here, I guess I can stop recording. Bye, guys.
Here comes secret time.